When we talk about the instrumentation systems, we have the different measuring instruments, and these instruments are using in a systematic way. So they can do some activities called as they can measure the parameters, they can monitor the parameters, and then they can control the process. So if you talk about the example of electric motor, then we can see that electrical motor is a device which can convert a electrical quantity into a physical quantity. Okay, so if we are going to utilize that physical quantity, that is your rotation or a displacement or a speed or a velocity, so these all parameters can be controlled if we are controlling the amount of electricity which is going to that motor. So if we are controlling that motor's current, if we are controlling that motor's voltage, then that motor will act as if it is having that much only of energy to be transferred, and then it will be providing you the exact result. So these exact results where with we should compare it. So ये सारी चीजें जो है ये इंस्ट्रूमेशन जो सिस्टम है इसके साथ मेल खाती है. अभी सेकेंड पॉइंट देखते हैं. इंस्ट्रूमेंटेशन कैन रेफर टू अ डिवाइसेस एज सिंपल एज डायरेक्ट रीडिंग थर्मोमीटर्स और अ कॉम्प्लेक्स लाइक अ मल्टी सेंसर components of industrial control system. So you might have seen the variety of manufacturing processes where there are n number of n number of robotic arms, robotic placement is there, and different types of activities are done. So that also we considered as a complex system. Now we can see that instruments can be found in a variety of places. I would say you can nowadays easily wear these instruments like your smart watch. You have different types of sensors in it, and accordingly that your watch will give you the indication, your watch will give you the command, watch will give you the notification that your heart rate, your blood pressure is something you have walked today for this many of steps. So accordingly that your instrumentation with the instrumentation with your own life can be possible nowadays. Okay, so yes, definitely as per the household use we can have the smoke detectors and other sensor based application. Now what is the purpose of instrumentation system? That purpose is very simple, that it's used for making the measurements to give a numerical value. Okay, numerical value corresponding to the variable being measured, and we can say that that thermometer, if we are using to give the temperature of the that particular lead or particular room, and accordingly that you can control the air conditioning of that room. So instrumentation systems are widely used to control and monitor the different systems. Now what do you mean by host systems? The host systems are like the systems where the physical quantity is being controlled, and that physical quantity control is dependent on the some of the parameters, physical parameters, and those parameters are linked with the electrical circuit. So we can get the exact control over the our electrical systems without the presence of human being. So for example, if we have a signal mechanism, okay, जो vehicle का signal होता है उसका जो mechanism है, that is a time based mechanism. Okay, so time based mechanism में क्या होता है कि time जितना हो गया, समझो 30 सेकेंड हो गया, तो वो जो रेड सिग्नल है वो ग्रीन हो जाएगा, या अगर ग्रीन है तो वो रेड हो जाएगा, and accordingly that the traffic will flow. But if there is a person who is doing this red and all these things, that traffic signal ka, then we can say that there are chances of malpractices, there are chances of you can say some kind of loss and also some kind of errors. So इसको अगर हम system बनाते हैं तो system will always follow the rules, and if the system is following the rule, then it means that you will be getting the you can say a very good results. Okay, then we can say that third one, that is any physical variable that is being measured has to be converted into electrical signal. Yes, and an analog signal, and with the help of transducer or a sensor. तो ये सारी चीजें हैं जो हमारे लिए important है. आगे बढ़ते हैं. Block diagram of a instrumentation system in which quantity you want to measure. It is being measured with the help of primary sensing element. From the primary sensing element, you are coming with the variable conversion element. So whatever the variable which is there inside the signal, that we need to convert that. Then we have variable manipulation element. So whatever the variable is present, we need to manipulate that. We need to make sure that that variable will be helpful. Okay, and after that we need to transfer that data so that our instrument will read that, record that, monitor that, and indicate that to the various systems. So I hope यहाँ तक आपको क्लियर हुआ होगा. आगे बढ़ते हैं. Data transmission element. It is not always possible that your instrument is located nearby the devices which you want to control or to provide the logic for controlling. They may be sometimes away from, say for example, if you talk about the nuclear power station or nuclear related working, then we have robotic arms which are far away from the human contact because of the safety purpose. Then we can say that that robotic arm, if it is away from 2 or 5 kilometer from the laboratory, then after the 5 kilometer also your signal should go and to operate the particular रोबोटिक आर्म. सो आई होप ये एग्जांपल आपको समझ में आया होगा. आगे बढ़ते हैं. नाउ डेटा रिप्रेजेंटेशन, presentation and controlling. So if you are having a data which is to be presented in the form of availability of that robotic arms, how much displacement is being done, ये सारी चीजें जो है ये हमें इंस्ट्रूमेंटेशन सिस्टम में पता चलती है. सो ये ब्लॉक डायग्राम है, ये इसको आपको ड्रॉ करना है आपकी नोटबुक में. Just draw it and just type done in the chat box. Okay, so moving ahead with this, I hope everyone has done it. What are the different applications of instrumentation system? One we call it as a data logger. Say for example, if you are having using your mobile browser, there is a history option. So history option tells you what are the different web pages you have visited. So similarly, in your mobile phone, what are the different apps you have used. So these all data is being stored for the record purpose, right? Sometimes also if your software is not responding, you must have seen there is a send feedback of data log. Okay, so now what do you mean by that data log? So it's basically a data where timestamp of data is being there using for having that particular record. So that is the instrumentation systems basically applied with a specific purpose. Like you have seen about the black boxes in the airport, or not airport, aeroplanes. So those are basically recording storage boxes where the communication, in-flight communication is stored. Okay, so then we have control systems of, yeah, there is another one example I am thinking that you might have seen the CCTV cameras. How many of you have seen CCTV cameras in your buildings or your home or in your institute or somewhere else? Have you seen? Just raise your hand in Google Meet. So basically, yeah. So CCTV systems are basically giving you an idea of a person or any activity which is carried out without your presence. You can monitor that. So that system is one type of instrumentation system, and that system is installed along with the storage mechanism and its own power mechanism. For example, that instrument is requiring a power. So one is that they have the power network, or you can say power cable, and one is they have is a data. So these all systems, not only for the single CCTV camera, you must have seen there are multiple CCTV cameras are there, and the data is being generated is so vast. Okay, so this is how you can say that sometimes it has a motion detection also. Okay, so this is how control systems for outdoor equipments, like you have seen the entry gate is opened with the RFID, or recently if we have seen the toll booth, the tag, fast tag is doing the toll collection system, and the टोल डोर जो होता है वो ऑटोमेटिक ओपन होता है. सो जो ऑटोमेटिक ओपन होता है तो उसके लिए मोटर से वो ओपन होता है, बट मोटर को उसे क्या करना पड़ता है, कमांड देना पड़ता है, मोटर को एनर्जी देना पड़ता है. ओके, सो ये सारी चीजें हैं जो हमें ये सेकंड पॉइंट को एप्लीकेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से समझने को हेल्प करती है। सिस्टम मॉड्यूल्स फॉर द ऑटोमेशन टेक्नोलॉजी, ऑटोमेशन टेक्नोलॉजी में क्या होता है दैट वी हैव different modules which we can develop where there is a input signal, there is a output mechanism, and there is a target which is being achieved. Okay, so after that next one is sensor technology and opto electronics. Yes, very important. अगर आप लिफ्ट में एलिवेटर में जाते हो तो आपने देखा होगा if your hand or any baggage is obstructing the door, then door will automatically open up again. So that is what we call it as a sensor based technology, and there are various applications where you can use a sensor and you can control the device. Okay, next we have is different examples related with the automation system and instrumentation systems, which you can now give me an example. Okay, जैसे कि अभी access system होता है, इफ यू शो यूर लाइक मेट्रो में अगर आपने ट्रैवल किया होगा तो मेट्रो में एक मेट्रो कार्ड रहता है, वो कार्ड से अगर आप उसको स्वाइप करते हो या फिर वहां पे टच करते हो तो आपके अगर यहाँ पे बैलेंस होगा तो वो ऑटोमेटिकली कट होके आपको वो डोर जो है वो ऑटोमेटिकली ओपन होता है। या फिर और एक एग्जांपल है कि कुछ सेंसर बेस्ड एप्लीकेशन है जिससे डोर ओपन हो सकता है, या फिर कोई और इलेक्ट्रिकल सिस्टम्स जो है वो एक्टिवेट हो सकते हैं। सो आई होप यहाँ तक सभी को क्लियर है। सो नाउ विल एंड विद द टुडेज सेशन of introduction to the instrumentation system. We also seen the block diagram of instrumentation, and I want some examples from you that these are the different examples of instrumentation system. Yeah, tap to pay card, Ashish, right? Chat box में मुझे बताओ what are those different examples of automation, electrical automation, industrial automation. Okay, go ahead, just type your answer in the chat. Yes, fire alarm system. Yes, what about others? अभी आप लोग क्या एक्टिव क्यों नहीं है आप लोग, बाकी सब लोग? गैस लीकेज सिस्टम, पैकेजिंग ऑफ बेवरेजेस। ओके, तो मैं आपको एक क्लिप दिखाता हूँ so that you can also come to know about it.
In this with liquid. In conventional method, if an operator wants to know the level of liquid in a tank, usually he has to go all the way to the top of the tank and insert a dipstick into the tank. This dipstick has scale on it, and the wet portion of the scale indicates the level of the liquid in the tank. This method had lot of disadvantages. Instrumentation is a collection of instruments and their application for the purpose of observation, measurement and control. Basic purpose of instrumentation is to obtain maximum output from the industry with minimum usage of raw materials. Instrumentation and control engineering is a branch of engineering that deals with automated measurement and control of physical quantities like flow, pressure, temperature, level, etc. When we apply instrumentation to know the level of liquid in the tank, a level transmitter is connected to the tank and to the control room. The operator can sit in the control room and monitor the level. Now let us learn some terms related to instrumentation. Process variable or control variable. The measured value which needs to be controlled or monitored is known as process variable. Instrumentation deals with measuring and controlling of various process variables like pressure, temperature, flow, level, etc. In this figure, the process variable is level. Set point. The desired value of process variable is known as set point. Measured variable. It is the electronic or pneumatic representation of the value of process variable. Measured variable typically comes from a transmitter which measures the process variable and produces an output representative of it. In this example, level transmitter is measuring the level in the tank. Manipulated variable. It is the parameter that is adjusted to bring the process back to the desired set point. Manipulated variable in this figure is the water entering the tank. Now let us go through the block diagram of simple instrument control system. The first step in any instrument control system naturally is measurement. Anything which cannot be measured cannot be controlled. After the quantity has been measured, a signal representing this quantity is then transmitted to an indicating or computing device where either manual or automated action then takes place. If the controlling action is automated, the computer sends a signal to the final controlling device which then influences the quantity being measured. This final control device normally can be a control valve, electric motor or electric heater. Both the measurement device and final control device are connected to the same process. I will explain the same with an example of temperature control system. Consider the case of an electric oven. When we set a temperature for an oven, a sensor senses the actual temperature inside the oven and transmits a signal to the controller. The controller then compares the signal received from the sensor with the set point or desired value. If the actual temperature in the oven falls below the set point, controller sends a signal to activate the heater to raise the temperature back to the set point. If the temperature in the oven is above the set point, controller sends a signal to deactivate the heater to lower down the temperature to the set point. Next term related to instrumentation is an instrument. What is an instrument? An instrument is a device that is used to measure and control a process variable. An instrument converts the parameter that we need to measure into a readable format. This figure shows some examples of instruments. Now let us see the basic elements of an instrument. The first basic element is the primary sensing element. The primary sensing element receives energy from the measured medium and produces an output that depends on the measured quantity. The output signal of the primary sensing element is a physical variable such as displacement, voltage or current. For the instrument to perform the desired function, it may be necessary to convert this variable to another more suitable variable while preserving the information content of the original signal. An element that performs such function is called variable conversion element. The level of the output from the variable conversion element may not be enough for the next stage. The output of variable conversion element may require a change in numerical value by preserving the physical nature of the variable. An element that performs such a function is called variable manipulation element. When the functional elements of an instrument are physically separated, the data must be transmitted from one another. The data transmission element performs this function. So now the measuring is done and we need to present the data in the suitable form so that it is easily understood by the observer. For this, data presentation element is used. This figure explains how instrumentation is applied to control the level of liquid in a tank. The first instrument in this control system is the level transmitter. The purpose of this device is to sense the water level in the tank and report that measurement to the controller in the form of an instrument signal. In this case, the type of signal is pneumatic, a variable air pressure sent through metal or plastic tube. The greater the water level in the tank, the more air pressure output by the level transmitter. Since the transmitter is pneumatic, it must be supplied with a source of clean compressed air through the air supply tube entering the top of the transmitter. The pneumatic signal now reaches the controller, that is here the level indicating controller. The purpose of this instrument is to compare the level transmitter's signal with a set point value entered by a human operator. The controller then generates an output signal telling the control valve to either open fully or less so that water flows out from the tank to maintain the water level at the set point. Like transmitter, the controller in this system is also pneumatic, that is operating entirely on compressed air. This means the output of the controller is also a variable air pressure signal, just like the signal output by the level transmitter. Naturally, the controller also requires a constant supply of clean compressed air through the air supply tube. The last instrument in this control system is the control valve, being operated directly by the air pressure signal generated by the controller. This particular control valve uses a large diaphragm to convert the air pressure signal into a mechanical force which helps to move the valve open and close. When the controller is placed in the automatic mode, it will move the control valve to whatever position it needs to be in order to maintain a constant water level in the tank. A human operator running this tank has the option of placing the controller into manual mode. In this mode, the control valve position is under direct control of human operator and it is his responsibility to move the control valve to the appropriate position to hold water level at the set point.
So I hope यहाँ तक आपको क्लियर हो गया है एग्जाम्पल के साथ कि किस तरह से ये इंस्ट्रूमेंटेशन सिस्टम का एप्लीकेशन हम कर सकते हैं, राइट? सो वी विल स्टॉप हियर टुडे फॉर टुडे